Hello everybody, I think I'm just the same like Kathleen. I have so many things to say, but we have no time, so I better start off. Now, first of all, I would like to share some information with you about Roma women here in Ireland. Roma women here in Ireland, they came here because they had a dream. They thought that they're going to have a better life here in Ireland. Same as like myself. When I came here in Ireland, I was very lucky. You know why? Because nobody recognized me. They didn't know that I'm Roma. They was telling me that I'm from Spain, Italian. So I was very lucky to get a job and to have some money to pay my rent. But now this time, it's very difficult for Roma women. And I'm just going to tell you some examples. I have to say that because it's staying on my heart, and if you want to say something about your own people, you have to say it. Like, I would just like to pass message on to media. Before you start to judge people, it's just like Mr.
Rover.
Yes, like Mr. Roller said. Before you start to judge people, can you go and have a look, or maybe can you have a chat with them? Then you could judge them. And then you could put them on the TV and you can say that you have a problem with them. But before you don't know nothing about them, please stop judge them. Because that's my people, that's who I am, I'm Roma. And if like my mother used to tell me always, Monika, never judge nobody before you see him or before you talk to him. Like, I think we are all, even the media, they are not 14 years old. They are all old enough to know those things, is it? To judge people. Like, in my country, I came to Ireland, that's why, because they was calling me Black Mark, and they was giving out tickets to go away from the country, because they don't like Roma. But I'm very sorry, I have to say that it's nearly same here in Ireland too. Because I had a Roma woman that she coming to see me nearly every day to my work, and she was on the very bad situation. She was looking for GP, and she had accommodation problems, and I was trying to help her because that's my woman, that's me, that's Roma people. We helping each other. And I brought her to my GP, and he accepted her, no problem. And I said, thank you very much, I'm glad that you did expect her, and she's going to have at least GP. But after a week ago, another Roma woman came to me and she asked me for GP too. And I said, that's no problem, because with the first woman when I was, the GP, it seemed to like, he let me know that he do expecting other people if I'm going to bring it. So I brought the next one, the second one, and he says, no, sorry, we are full. He refused her. And I'm going to tell you why. Because she dressed different, and he do recognize that she's Roma. And that's make me feel bad. Because before you judge me, how do you know what I'm capable of? Could I be teacher? You never know. I can. If I'm going to have a if I could manage to do same thing like you, like anybody else, why not? Just give them chance. They are human beings. And that's the same with the doctors too, and with the hospitals. Like a Roma woman, she has to go to hospital to give a birth, and she has to pay 1,200 euro. Yeah, 1,200 euro. Could you imagine from where she has to get those money if she has no any income? And because of the habitual residence condition, they have no rights for any payments, and they have no rights for medical care. And I would like to send a message to government. Please, can you start to pay attention for Roma too? And that's why we need national Roma and Travelers Integration Strategy. And back home in Slovakia, I came here, and I was so glad that I got a job, and the doctors Yeah, I going to because I was had teeth problems and back home, and I was had no chance to fix them and to do something about it. But when I came to Ireland, I did go chance, so I was glad. But at this time, it was in 1997. But this time, it's terrible what they're doing with Roma. They judging them, and the racism it's so big now, and the discrimination. And people judging Roma woman why she's on the street and begging. Why? If you're not going to give her chance for job, and if she has no money, how is she going to survive? How is she going to feed her children? That's why she's on the street. Do you think that she prefers to be on the street than to take care of the child? Or be home cooking? Because we are Roma women, we love to cook. And we love to take care of their children. But that's the only way, I think, how they could survive. And please stop judging people if you don't know them. If you don't know them stories and situations. Like back home in Slovakia, 2 of my members, 2 sisters, get sterilized without know. After the 2nd child, my sister, she gets sterilized. And then she got divorced of her 4th husband. And when she got her 2nd husband, that's how it affects her life, because she has no chance to give a child to her 2nd husband. And my mother, it's not even my sister, but my mother, she saw her stitches on and the skirt on her, and she goes, "What's wrong with you if the baby is okay?" And she goes, "Ma, I don't know. So what's the operation coming from?" And she says, "I don't know." So my mother went to the hospital and asked, "Why?" And they said, "Because she got sterilized." And what she can do about it? Nothing, because it's done. It has been done. So she came home. And it's not just my sisters, but many Roma women have that happen in Slovakia with them, and in Czechoslovakia, Czech Republic, sorry, it was Czechoslovakia. They get, and what happening now in Ireland? Instead to ask women what's the story and how she live, what kind of problem they have, nobody asked them. You know what they doing? Same like they was doing in my country. They think that they're going to resolve them problems if they offer them tickets fly home for free. And I think that's no fair or Roma. Please, that's the message. We need Roma national integration strategy. Thank you very much.